So, welcome guys to the fifth episode of our project management accounting module, and I will request everyone to go through my previous four videos where we have completed the time and material project with the configuration, and we have done the journal, these four journals, how you can set up, and I will be and I am sure you will get many things from these four journals. This is a complete process. Okay, now what I'm going to do in the in this particular video, I'm going to start with my fixed price project. Okay, so how you can create a fixed price project, that we am going to take care of. And but before coming over here, I will request to watch my previous four videos. Okay, all these videos link I will share, and if there is anything, any error coming up, you can come to me and in the comment section, and I will be very happy to reply you all. Okay, so fixed price project are those projects like where like construction project is there, right? For a whole building you have to pay the whole price is now defined. Okay, we have a milestone and all those things are there, so that also I will cover. Okay, and now for as of now, to start with the fixed price project, as I requested that it till you watch the time and material project, here I directly created a project. Here also I can create a project directly over the fixed price project over here. If you go to the fixed price, I can create a fixed price project directly from here, but I will not create it like this. I will go with the project quotation part. Okay, so most of the videos on YouTube will start from the project quotation. So let's see how you can create the project quotation. So you can go to the quotation form, you can go to the project quotation, and let it be started. Okay, so now let's click on the new button. First time it will take time because we will get many issues in it. Okay, so be with me for next half an hour and I will try my best to complete it. Okay, so I have one standard because this is in the standard application. Okay, and this is a new company, so everything will be from scratch, and I hope you will be able to get the whatever you wherever you are stuck. Okay, so I will click on the new, but click on the OK button. A quotation form will be created. Should an opportunity be created with this record? If you want to create an opportunity, you can create it from here as well. So now what is the calendar which we are going to take? I have created a calendar in the first video, so you can go ahead and check out what is the calendar. If you want to know how you can create the calendar, then you can create it. If there is already project related with it, you can come over here and you can click. Okay, you can create a add line. This is the transaction type of our fee journal. Okay, this is a quotation which I am going to create, so I will not utilize this particular option. Instead I will go with the generate button, and I will go from the create quotation line from WBS. So what I will do, I will go for the I will go for the project quotation is created. I will go for follow up general project quotation. I will go for the WBS work breakdown structure over here. And in the work breakdown structure, I will try to import a work breakdown structure from my previous. Okay, so there is no template created. So what we will do, we will go right now and create a work breakdown structure template now. Okay, so that we can utilize in our quotation form. So for that, I will go to the project management accounting. What is work breakdown structure? Work for the work breakdown structure, I will tell you 1 minute. And where is my work breakdown structure? WPS, Adam task, not here. Inquiries and reports, journals. Where is my project work breakdown structure projects, work breakdown structure templates? Now over here I will go to the give it a name. So these are the project contracts which is coming over here. I will click on the new button, and for this particular quotation I'm creating over here. So let's go with the WBS template, and over here I will click on the save button. Now the type must be filled in. Where is the type? I'm not seeing any type, so I believe this is asking for this one. So let me go with the name. If let me check if I can use my own name or not. I can use my own name. I will click on the save button. The type must be filled in. Where is the type actually? Let me see. Let me click on the new button. Okay, so let me give it a name. WPS for for construction project. Okay, now I will click on save, copy, and I will click on the Control V and click on the OK button. Now a WBS is created for me. I will click on the new button over here. What is the name of this one? Firstly, let's say we are going with the land acquisition. Land acquisition. Okay. After the land acquisition, what we will do? Task must have a category. What is the type of the category? So it is asking that it is a hour type of category. So let's give it a hour type of category. And efforts, let's say for the land acquisition, we will take 100 hours. Now I will save it. Let me click on the new button over here. Let me go ahead with the land after the land acquisition. Foundation. Foundation development. Foundation development, again it will ask me for the category. We will go ahead with the 100 hours. Now again we will go ahead and we will be asked with the foundation development. After this, for foundation development, documentation. Documentation, for the documentation, how many hours we are taking? Let's say we are taking 100 hours over here as well. Now I will go for the documentation and then government registration. Government registration. Government registration. I'm taking the category. I need to prepare my own category also for the fixed price project, but okay, fine. We are taking it in this hours only and I will save it. Those who have not seen how to create this category, you can click on this one and you need to create your own category from here. Okay, let's say for example, I'm creating a new category over here. I need to give a category ID for my project. Okay, so this is a shared category actually. So over here we will go for the if there is something like this, we can go, or let's say we will go for the view details and I will select my own category. So I will create a category of construction. Construction. Okay, and construction. Construction project category. This category is actually utilized for mapping with GL module. Okay, so I have saved it and I will go for the category as construction. Yeah, so construction. Now category group. What is a category group? So I have to prepare 4 categories actually. Okay, so let me firstly go ahead with the uh, hours only right now. Okay, let me go ahead with this one and construction project for hours. This I will mention over here. Now these are the accounts which we will follow when we will receive the error. Save it, go back, and then we will, instead of this ERP support hours, I will mention it as construction. Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V. Now I am done with it. Okay. Now I will save it and I will go to the work breakdown structure. I will again utilize the WBS and I will click on the OK button. Do you want to apply the rate card for this customer instead of the rates in the selected work breakdown structure? I will click on the yes. It is related to the pricing. Okay, so we will mention the pricing later. So this is the WBS for this particular one. This will suggest that okay, it is going to start on 19th of February. You can change it that okay, from 19th of February, 20th of February, this process will start, and this is now changed to line property must be filled in. Where is the line property? Okay, so so now again I will go ahead with the 10th of March to 10th of March to I will take 11th of March over here, and then from 28th of March this process will start. You can do some activities parallelly also. So line property must be filled in. It is actually asking for the line property and it is, I believe, it is asking for the non-billable and billable. Okay, so let's go ahead with this one. Insert the column. The column will be line property. Where is my line property? Let me filter on it. Line. Let me filter on the line. So this is the line property. You have to update it. You have to add, and all the line properties will be billable. This is billable. This is also billable. This is also billable. I'm fine with it. I will save it and I will go back. I will go back. So accordingly, you can prepare the dates. Okay. So the project is going to be over by 15th of April. Now let me save it. Line property must be filled in. So I believe this is the one it is asking for. The whole S1 is comes under the billable part. Let me save it. Go back. Line property must be filled in. We have filled all the line property, but why it is giving the error now? Okay, so let's go with the resourcing attachment import. Okay, so let me go ahead. Let me use this one, this one, this one, this one. Let me indent it. Now land acquisition also indent it. Yeah. Let me indent line foundation, land foundation. It is asking that okay, billable. And under the land acquisition, these are the four parts. Okay, let me save it now. Now I believe it is okay. Now work breakdown structure, generate the work breakdown structure, copy from all. So this is the one. If I select it, Acme Office Supply, let me check if this will copy the quotation lines or not. Oh, the work breakdown structure or not. This has not generated the work breakdown structure. Copy, create quotation from WBS. Okay, let's go to the quote now, and send quotation is still not available. Why? Let me see the project ID. Against it, we have to select a project ID, I believe. So we have to create a project first. Uh, let's go to the header part of it. What I was thinking that I need to create a project directly from here. So let me check the project quotation, follow up, general tab, contact details. No, project quote. Let's go for the send quotation button should get be enabled. So it will be enabled when I will add the quotation lines. Create quotation lines from WBS is not enabled. This might be a reason to add the line transaction type. I don't want to add the transaction type like this. Let us save it first. And why it is not taking a work breakdown structure we have already taken. Let me save it. Why it has not taken the generate. Copy all. Okay, so last time I was not able to generate the work breakdown structure. I went to the work breakdown structure and then I checked that okay, what actually is the role defined. So on the construction level, I have not defined the line property. Okay, so so I have deleted it and then I have reconsidered it. So land acquisition, I will indent it, and once I indent it, okay, so I think from here we will go ahead with the land acquisition. After the land acquisition, we will go for the we will go for the foundation development, and then again it will go over the construction, and over here this land foundation development will be of 250. Then we will go ahead with a new one foundation development, and then we will go with the uh, utility utility installation utility installation. This will also come under the construction, and for the utility installation we will take 500 hours, and then we will go ahead with the registration registration process will start. After it will go under again with the construction. For the registration process it will take 200 hours, and then we will go with the handover of the land, handover and maintenance. So this we will go ahead with the construction, and for the handover and maintenance will be a long term, so I will go with the handover only. So handover of land to owner. So handover the land to owner, I will take 100 hours on it, and I will save it once over here. And now this is the work breakdown template. Okay, so I will go for the next button. I'm okay. Now over here you can see that okay, the quotation which I have utilized further. Then I will go to the create quotation line from WBS. Okay, so I am just seeing only the 100 hours. I'm not seeing any other. I think I have added recently. I will remove this lines once again. And what I will do, I will reopen it from here. I will refresh the whole tab, and then I will go ahead with the inside the quotation lines. So once you click on the quotation line, then you can go for the generate and create the quotation lines. Still I'm seeing only the hours of land acquisition only. Why? Let me go with the work breakdown structure. These are the 5 things I have taken. Let me do one thing. Let me delete this quotation once and then recreate the quotation. Okay, let's create a new one for the customer. This customer is Acme Office Supplies, and let's do one more thing. We will create a separate customer as well for this. So accounts receivable, we will go to the all customers, and we will not take much time on it. We will just use the inbuilt customer so that the address will also be populated. So address, name, if I will see if there is any address, so I will take active systems, adventure works, alpine electronics. So this I am taking it my customer. Rest of the things will automatically populated. I will click on the save button, customer group. This will be under the domestic. Okay, and I will click on the save button now. My customer is created. I will take this new customer now. So this is my alpine electronics customer, and I will click on the OK button. Should an opportunity record be created? Yes, the opportunity record to be created. We will take the work breakdown structure from here, assign a calendar to it. Those who don't know the calendar, they can go over here. Estimated project end date will be, let's say for example, it will be in 29th of February. You can watch in the first video. Okay, let me save it, and I will close this particular form, generate. Okay, now I need to go with the work breakdown structure. I need to import the work breakdown structure from here. This is the work breakdown structure for construction project. Click on the OK button, click on the OK button. Let's see how many lines have been added. So these are the 5 lines that has been added into the system. We will generate the quotation lines from here, create the quotation lines. So all the 5 lines have now come up. Okay, so 100. What is the unit price of it? So let's say for example for the land acquisition, the budget is right now 10,000 US dollars, and this is the project date when it is going to be created. Okay, for this this is a construction foundation development. It is going to be 1 lakh US dollars. Then utility installation, that will be 550,000 US dollars. Registration process will cost me 2 lakh US dollars. Handover of the land will be, let's say it is coming to be 50,000 US dollars. So this is the estimated project for my project. Then what I can do, I can go ahead with the save button. I will go for the quote, and then the send for quotation button should be enabled for me. Let's see, send for quotation, project quotation, follow up, general. Let's see how when the quotation send quotation button will be enabled. So in this way you can create your project quotation, and now we will stop it, and then again I will come back to the when I will convert the quotation to the project. So in the last video we were checking about the quotation. Okay, so for this what I checked is there should be in the project quotation workflow is a mandatory thing. So for that you need to go to the project management accounting workflow, and on this particular form you will be needed to click on the review project quotation that is needed. Okay, so you need to set up this. Simple setup is required. You can do it, no problem in it. It is very simple setup. So the main path is project management accounting. Under the setup, the second option is there. Okay. Now I will come back to this one. I will click on the workflow. I will submit the workflow, and you can review workflow. Okay, for project quotation. Project quotation. Now I will click on the submit button, and let's go to the workflow history. Over here I need to check that okay, what is the status of my workflow. Yeah, so now stop the text associated with the work item cannot be in the Chinese language or in the default language. It is because of the language as a contact a system administrator. I believe this is because of the in what is the language I am using right now. Let me check. User options. In the user options I will go to the preferences, and it is ENIN, and on the workflow let's go to the, it was ENGB I believe when I set up the workflow. That is the reason. Let me refresh it, and let me resume it once again, and now let's see if it checks or not. If not, we need to go to the workflow, the definition, and open the editor, and there I need to check what is the language over there. Okay, I hope this will be done. Now let us, yeah, so step one is getting checked, assigned to my, assigned to me. Normally it will be a user in the in your team member. Okay, so the manager, so he will come, he will check that okay, the quotation is right now. Okay, the project is Alpine Electronics, everything is okay, fine. Let's go for the workflow, and let's approve this workflow, and let's give a comment approved, and click on the approve button. Now once you click on the approve button, you will be able to view the under the quote. You will be able to quote though you have been assigned a work item. That's fine. I have already completed my entire work item. If you want to see your work item, you can go to the common module and work items assigned to me. Over here you will find out the catalog approval, approved customer. This you have already done, so I think this is the employee return order subject. Mm, that we have already done, so I think that is not required now. That has been changed, that has came up. Now we have send the quotation. Okay, so now send quotation button is now enabled. Okay, after the workflow is enabled, so send quotation. Let's go for the send quotation now. Okay, so we are sending this quotation to our customer, and click on the OK button. Okay, the lines you can check over here. There is a line details, and click on the OK button. Now one quotation is in the sent status. You can go to the project quotation follow up, and then once if there is no changes required, you can confirm this quotation. Do you want to update the associated opportunity record? Yes, if there is any opportunity record created, so this will be created. Now click on the OK button. So this, there is a reason required for it. The quotation reason must be specified. Let's design a reason for it. So one, okay, opportunity one, and then if I one more I will create lost, and this is lost. Now save. Let's go back, and let's go to the one, and click on the OK button. Now one quotation updated to the status. Now the next step is we have now transfer to project. So transfer to project, click on the next button. It is a new project or it is existing project? It is a new project. Which type of project you want? I want a fixed price project. Okay, so what is the project group right now? FP external project. Okay, so this is the name of the project. We will go with the construction project. Fixed price project for construction work. Construction. Okay. Now let's go to the project contract ID. We have not defined the contract ID, so we can go ahead and we can create a contract ID from here as well. So let me change the customer over here. Alpine Electronics is the next customer. Okay, fine. So USD is the currency. So click on OK button. This is the project contract that has been created. Now click on the next button. So this is the include the indicate whether to transfer the quotation transaction to the project forecast. Yes, let's transfer the project quotation also. I might need to use a forecast model which I have not created now. So system is asking me to create a forecast model as well. Let's create a forecast model. This forecast will be utilized for the project purpose. Okay, so forecast model, let's create a model M1 and project forecast model M1. Okay, so now it is stopped. Include the cash flow forecast as well. Use project date as the invoice date. Forecast with the work in progress on time and material project. This is a fixed price, so I don't think the work or material project this is required. But yeah, this is the forecast model. So let's design this also. Work in fixed price project, investment project, automatic forecast reduction for hours, expense, and required sufficient remaining budget. So yes, 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 and then click on the save button. Let's go back. We will come on that boolean when I will check the forecasting part. Now click on the next button. The final wizard is completed. Click on the finish button. A fixed price project will be created for. So in this way, you can cover your, you can create your quotation to the project. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. In the next session, we will come up with a fixed price project. The forecast model does not exist. There is one error. Let me check if everything is working fine or not. No account number for account type payroll. It's okay. So we have to define few allocation, payroll allocation for project, cost for project. This is not defined yet. So I don't think project is yet created. So let us see if the project is created or not. Go to the project management accounting, projects, all projects. Okay, so system has created the fixed price project, but yeah, there will be few errors which system is giving due to the no cost, or these are the project cost that needs to be defined. Okay, however, due to the warnings also system has created it, so I will close it for now, save it, and then we will go back, and now this is confirmed. Okay, the quotation status is confirmed. We have created the project, and you can click on this one, the transfer to project, and the project has been created now. However, there was error due to the new setups. Okay, we have done now. Coming to here, fixed price project is now created. As we proceed further with the hour journal, with the expense journal, with the fee journal. Okay, so I will post all these things over here. Now over here, what is the actual start date of the project? So let's say the actual start date is a first. Then who is the sales manager responsible? This is just a name we will give. So first name only I'm taking. Who is the project manager for it? Charlie Carson is the project manager. Who is the project controller? So these are for the informational purpose. Ted Howard is the project controller. Default invoice account. What is the default invoice account? This is the default invoice account. I'm more interested in, let me click on this one. Radical project team. Right now I'm not focusing on the forecasting. I will come with a standard application. Okay. So resource, you can add roles to the project. I have not added the resource, so let's cancel it for now. But I am more interested in the contract right now. Okay, so let's go to the project contract. On the project contract, I am interested into the firstly the funding rules. So funding rules for 100% allocation will be done for this particular project. If there are 2 or 3 customers, you can add the funding rules accordingly. Then funding limit, if there is any funding limit over here, so that limit you can assign over it, that okay, this against a particular activity, this is the amount. Okay, so I'm not using the funding limits right now, but I'm more interested in the billing rules. So billing rules, how the billing rules will be done. So either it will be line type will be milestone, progress, time and material, fee, or unit of delivery. So for the fixed cost project, it is important. We will come back on it in the next session. Okay, so right now we have created the project invoice. From the project quotation, we have converted our project. Okay, next time we will fill up the contract, because for the fixed price project, the contract is important. Okay, so yeah, okay, thank you.